Time to move Linda, and we have to go down and clear out the trash. This is a bit more serious. Yeah, it's a bed sheet. Oh, for a weed hatch. And look at those beautiful wet arms. Look, that one's wet as well. I have canal water in my beard. I'm worried, without having looked at a mirror, that there's little bits of duckweed in there as well. Oh God, there was. I also have that lingering smell of Canal. Yep, the canal stinks, and now I do. Let's take these bolts off. Well, it's a good thing you didn't fall into the canal, I suppose. Ready to go. There's nothing in the way. Let's just get out of here. Oh, my hair. Seems a bit too easy. Pointing out the right way. And a V for vroom. Definitely got. 'Cause Oh well, this didn't last very long. It feels like the prop is just like 2 seconds in. We literally started just around the corner there. Let's go and have a look. The other advantage of having all of these tires is a nice stepping stone. I say this as I clamber across. I hope these knots are good. Step is to go down there, stand on that platform. Okay, that's not gonna help. Back with the boat hook. Okay, I may have just imagined it. Right. It just didn't feel like it was going anywhere. Of course, it could have been. Maybe it was shallow and... oh, I don't know. Cute ducks. Back here at our favourite recycling centre, so I'm going to go neutral through here and see if we can avoid picking up stuff. Steam or fog coming out of there. It's above 80, which normally it is around 80. So I might just pull over and have a look at the engine just to make sure that I haven't messed it up with my shenanigans earlier. Yeah, maybe it looks like I might have an overheating engine. What I might have is I may have disturbed something that has now run through the system and got clogged somewhere. So I may end up having to flush the cooling system. Beginning of this journey I felt uneasy. I don't know what it is, but I think I'm just feeling a bit paranoid. As I continue my rant and my paranoid delusions, it could also be that the prop is fouled by something, we just couldn't get it that time, and it's just making the engine struggle a little bit, because it's not, just doesn't feel like it's going fast enough, and it doesn't steer very well. You see the water's just coming out of everywhere. Slow down. Let's have a look. Well, at least I can confirm that I'm only a little bit crazy. Anyway, shall we continue with our journey? We'll take it with us and dispose of it in the bin. I think I might bring this boat in. Myself. Oh well, more diseases. Okay. Right. That's it. Give it a little whirly. Can you get through? That's all right. Spread of the water coming straight out, so it's not being splashed everywhere. We're good to go. We've got a clean prop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're not supposed to be in the water like that. Concluded that from bitter experience, all the years of moving boats and things like that, every time I interfere with the engine, I always make things worse when it breaks. So that's hence the paranoia. But there she is. Linda is absolutely fine, and just a bit of crap around the prop put the engine under a bit of pressure. That's why there was excess fumes coming out of the engine. But the temperature is doing fine, everything's doing fine, she's fine. There we are. You recognise this? So we need this street here because we're having some deliveries tomorrow. So let's just pull up and moor this baby up. So we're back again because we're going to go for a little walk. We're going to get some steel first. This is a metal supermarket in Park Royal. It's handy to get to the canal. It's only like a 2-minute walk, really, 3-minute walk. But this is where I get my steel because I can do vlogging. I do a little advertisement. This is the chap who sells the steel to me. So he has pulled out 2 lengths. And this is the other one, so I've already brought one, but I made a mistake. I didn't bring gloves, so now I have black hands, but I have no gloves, so. I'm now a pedestrian who's 7.5 meters long. So crossing the street, suddenly you have to take into consideration lampposts. Because obviously the quickest way to cross the street is to go diagonally like this. Oh, there we go. Cannot see. Hit the boat. Oh, my poor arm. Okay, first delivery done. The joy we have today is I'm ripping out a tarpaulin. Oh, it's a nice new one as well. Look at that. Hasn't been faded by the sun. That's the London Fire Brigade, and they're doing rehearsals. Yeah. This is my diesel for the generator, and the fuel boat is just down here. This is Tomac. Yeah. And well, he's the guy I get all my diesel from, and we're doing a deal now, which is going to be interesting, where I'll text him my location because I'm not going to be on the boat tomorrow, and he's just going to fill up, and then he'll send me a bill, and I'll pay over online. Simple. It's simple. And if you're wondering how you get in contact, there's his telephone number. So all you do is you ring that, you order your diesel, you send your location, your order, a picture of the boat so he knows what you're talking about, and then he fills it up and he sends you a bill. Simple as that. That's how it's done. Big bump. And up we go. That's Wembley Stadium in front of you. LED lighting. Cost £11, but I got them for a £5 because they were on special. I love this place. You're wondering why my pedals are squeaking. It's because they're cheap and they aren't gonna last very long. Okay, this is my delivery. Thank goodness for the electric motor. What's your name?
Michael.
Hi Michael, thank you for delivering my coal. That'll keep me warm and alive in winter.
Ah, okay.
It's coal. Eco. It's eco coal. I don't even need a chimney. I can just burn it in the kitchen. It's that good. Currently estimated to be about 28 degrees here in London. One more delivery to go. So I'm now going to take a break and we're going to head up back to Georgia and I'm going to have a shower or just clean up because I'm disgusting. Clean up that lovely arm. Hi, this is Beth. Beth has her own channel called Tiller Queen. This is Bertie. Hi Bertie. So we've got the steel, you saw that, we got the coal, you saw that, and now Beth is turning up with portholes. I haven't seen these portholes, I don't know what I'm expecting, and I might just tell her to drive home with them and not bother. What is a zip car?
Zipcar is a car that you can hire by the hour.
How much is that costing you now?
So it costs about £7 an hour.
What?
I don't really enjoy driving in London, but when I have to, then it's a good idea.
Just going, yeah. Damage somebody else's car.
Yes.
Not that I condone that.
Right, but he's going to see the portholes for the first time. Okay, you ready? Ready, Kenneth?
It's going to be.
Okay, we're just gonna, on his face.
Oh, they're perfect. Oh yes, yeah, no. Yes. So I need to weld that. Sorry, I'm now. I wasn't in videoing.
Yeah. So they are already in a collar.
Yes.
So you can see they'll open.
Super.
So yeah. So this is there's a kind of brass. There's this collar.
That's that's in there.
Into your boat.
And that just welds into the boat, and they just cut it out.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Beth is giving me these, and she's doing this because she's getting bigger and newer in a foundry in Poland. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a manufacturing plant that they make them. They construct them in Poland. And
they're what material? Brass.
They're the same sort of situation as these ones. So they have a steel collar and they're already bonded to the brass. Yeah. So there's a brass surround and then a brass porthole.
So they're going to be welded in just like those ones were, except you're going to have bigger ones than new ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, they're made in Poland. Are you having difficulties getting them into the country?
Yeah, they're massive delays in them constructing them because all of the raw materials are slow to get around the world.
So basically the world economy and COVID and everything is just slowing everything down.
Yeah, well, the ironic is actually speeding things up. So in lots of kind of parts, like the steel for the boat is a bit of a nightmare because steel is under massive demand at the moment.
Right.
Because of all the kind of COVID recovery plans people are set up.
They're accelerating
They're
now.
like, quick, let's build some more tower blocks and let's get people back to work. So all the steel is being sucked into these huge big projects.
Yes.
So, smaller things like our projects are kind of feeling the brunt of that because steel is twice as expensive now.
Yeah. I went to the steel yard up there and I didn't say anything, but when they charged me 140 for my 14 meters of just tubular steel, I thought, oh, that seems more expensive than usual.
Twice as expensive. So luckily I bought all the steel beforehand and I needed to order it, well ahead of the project. So I bought all the steel and then the yard told me a couple of weeks later it had gone twice. Check me out. Look
at me, I bought everything in advance. I'm Beth, I plan everything. And now I just want to be absolutely clear about something because I'm going to reiterate this again. If you're a subscriber to my channel, you are going to love Beth's channel. Go over and subscribe. If you don't subscribe, I will be upset. No, that will make me sad.
Yeah, and that'll make me sad as
It'll
well.
make me sad. So you've got what? How many?
174.
174 subscribers, and they're quality people.
They're
and
lovely
you
people.
need to join those people. And we have common subscribers, Teresa.
Yeah,
Hello.
and Joseph.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And Joseph is in Melbourne, I believe.
Yes, yeah, I think
That's right. Hi guys.
There's quite a few.
Christine, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Christine. So join us and share in our experiences. By the way, one of the reasons why you should do this is I'm an idiot who doesn't know what the hell they're doing. She actually does know and has loads of sailing history and has already renovated a house and is now renovating a boat and doing it properly. She's got like insulation and wiring looms and things like that. So if you want to actually see somebody do something with their boat, then this is the channel to be looking at.
Well, I suppose we're taking similar approaches, but just slightly different. Some differences.
What has happened is they just cut it out. I wonder what they cut it with.
Plasma torch.
It is.
Yeah.
God, I always think my plasma cutting is terrible. I'm looking at this and thinking, well, you know, not that bad.
Them out. They cut holes for the new ones, and they're just like glass.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. Yeah. They knew what they were doing. Yeah, they put new tips in. So we've got brass up to here, and then we've got steel, whatever the way that works. So so they will be welded directly into my 4mm steel that will be done, and they will be perfect. By the way, quick question: which angle did you have them opening at?
So
sideways.
They are sideways. Yeah. So
Yeah.
these ones are like this.
Yes.
And you can, I guess you can fit them either which way. You might be able to tell because there's some kind of some sun damage on the bottom.
Ah,
so
right. Okay, so you'll see the shade. Yeah.
The top. So yeah, roughly this is the bottom.
Oh, that's
but it doesn't
good.
really matter.
This is very nice, Beth. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So if you that camera. So if you watch my videos, you'll see where these come from. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. See, so you have to go and watch Beth's. But the thing about Beth's channel, which makes it really cool, is that when she gets professionals to come in and do professional jobs, and then she interviews the professional. So you then, if you're doing a boat restoration yourself, or you're just interested in the stuff, you actually end up talking to professionals. Whereas sadly, in my case, that never happens because you're left with me all the time. But between the two channels, you're getting a really perfect broad view of what goes into restoring a Dutch barge. It's getting dark and Beth has to go home.
Sadly in a car, not in a boat.
Not in a boat. And I'm going to just pack all the stuff away. So I want to say thank you very much for watching this week's episode, and say goodbye, Beth.
Goodbye, Beth. The old ones are the best.
Awesome. This is Bertie, everybody. Hey, Bertie. Bertie doesn't care about the camera at all. What have you done to Bertie, Beth?
He's just not a front of camera type guy.
No.